Thank you for the opportunity to share the contributions of the Commonwealth of Learning to enhancing access to justice. The Commonwealth of Learning is an intergovernmental organization established by heads of Commonwealth governments when they met for CHOGM in 1987. Our headquarters are in Metro Vancouver, Canada, with a regional office in New Delhi. COL's mandate is to help governments and institutions expand access to quality education and training through the use of technologies. COL believes that education is a fundamental human right, and opening up access to education for all is a generic way of opening up access to justice. But more specifically, let me share examples of three key COL interventions that empower stakeholders to access justice. These are COL's legislative drafting program, the Girls Inspire project, and addressing the issue of gender-based violence through technology. First, the legislative drafting program, developed with COL support, is designed for the novice as well as the seasoned drafter to learn practical skills in translating government policies into clear and effective laws that can be understood and applied by a variety of stakeholders. Offered by the School of Law at the University of the South Pacific, the postgraduate diploma in legislative drafting is delivered through a combination of distance, online, and in-person approaches. Learners from across 8 countries in the region participate, and 66% of them are women. Edward Eterika from Fiji, who completed the diploma in legislative drafting, reports that within a year of program completion, he was rewriting 3 legislative acts in his country. As Jocelyn Sikalu, Assistant Crown Counsel in the Attorney General's Office, Kingdom of Tonga, said, "The program," and I quote, "has assisted me in legal drafting and legal analysis work, allowing me to interpret and analyze the laws differently and in a manner that I never did before," unquote. Another graduate, Shaheen Ali, commented, and I quote, "As an online student, the program allowed me to work, spend time with my family, and complete assignments at my own pace," unquote. So the point here is that distance and online learning can open up access to quality legal education at a fraction of the costs of campus provision. Second, COL is empowering grassroots communities to access justice. Working with partners in 10 countries, COL is skilling girls for livelihoods so that child early and forced marriage can be prevented. Over 110,000 girls have been trained in skills, and more than 1,200 child early and forced marriages averted. Girls receive training in technical skills as well as their social and legal rights. This helps them to understand their choices and boosts their confidence for decision making. This would not be possible without enlisting the support of fathers, brothers, and spouses. Community engagement is a key strategy. Local government officials and key influencers in the community are consulted, and members of the family empowered through self-growth sessions for mothers and advocacy meetings for the community. Fatima, a 14-year-old girl in Mozambique, experienced much abuse from her stepmother. So when her father received a marriage proposal from his colleague, who was quite old, he readily agreed. The community facilitator sought the support of the community leader to stop this. Initially, the father was reluctant to listen, but ultimately, he agreed to put a stop to this marriage. Since then, Fatima has been supported by the Girls Inspire project to return to school. So the point here is that empowering communities leads to improved access to justice. Third, working with the National Council for Women in the Solomon Islands, Paul has developed a mobile app to improve access to and awareness of social safety nets in consultation with communities and the police. The app provides information regarding various services related to education, health, and violence. Paul built the capacity of over 5,000 rural women in legal literacy using basic mobile phones. Topics included property rights, domestic violence, and divorce. The State High Court authorized the establishment of a legal conciliation center where women could seek online advice and guidance. And here the main point that emerged was that social capital and networks helped marginalized women to reinforce their rights. In conclusion, we know that well-written laws are important, but Paul's experience shows that capacity building and legal literacy by themselves are not enough. Social capital and networking are crucial for accessing legal and judicial institutions. Support from peers is particularly helpful in translating skills and knowledge into concrete action. With that, thank you for your attention.